Hey everybody, it's Dave here. Welcome to Holiday for Two, and today I'm going to introduce you to my new project. I'm going to be putting a solar panel on my roof, and I'm going to run the wiring down on the side, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, so stay tuned. I just recently got myself a MHPOWOS 200 watt flexible solar panel, and I did a video of unboxing that and showing how it works and everything. But it's one of those flexible waterproof panels, 200 watt flexible panel, and then it also has an IP rating of 67, so it's going to be waterproof. So I'm going to lay this. I have a little spot on top of my RV where I'm going to put this up on top of the motorhome. And how I'm going to put this up, I had a couple things from Amazon. I'll go through these here. These are a wall cord cover kit. I'll put links to all these things on Amazon. These are little channels that you can put. They stick to the, they have adhesive on the back, and I'll show you how that goes. It just matches perfectly the exterior of my RV. And then I have some, what's this stuff? To hold the solar panel down, I'm going to use this. It's Cool-Ray 4-inch. It's got 50 feet of RV seal repair tape, waterproof and white. It's like the Permabond tape, something very similar. In fact, if you look on the website, they have this brand plus a couple others, but this one came with some really good ratings. So I bought me this to use on the roof and try this out. Let me show you the channels here. Here's my plan. The solar panel is going to go up on top of the roof, and then I'm going to run some solar cable down next to the this is my awning right here, and then I'm going to stick these right in there. See how they just blend right in with the same exact color. So once I get these stuck on there, I can run the solar wiring down through here, down along the side, down to this point right here. And then when I don't need the wire, there will be an extra wire hanging out underneath there. I can just put the wire inside the bumper right here. And then when I need it, I can pull it out and run my wire over to here. And I have a Furrion solar input right here. And this will charge up my house batteries that are under my step, my new lithium batteries. That's my plan. Let's see how it works.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Oh, right. The other thing I got was 20 feet of solar connecting cable. And I got these on Amazon as well. They run about 20 bucks for 20 feet. And it's going to be more than enough to go from the top up there, down, and then the extra that I have is going to go into the bumper. It's for storage. But when I'm parked, I can pull it all out, either plug it in where my connector is up there, or I can plug it in underneath to my Blue Eddies that I have in the back here in my bay. And here's my panel. See, it lays flat. And this is the wiring that I'm going to use. Hey, this is going to work out pretty good. This is negative and positive. Right here is where I'm going to plug into my extension cord. It'll go down the solar cable connector. I may have to find a way to put these down so they don't flap around in the wind. Maybe use some of that tape that I have. I can even scoot this over a little bit. But yeah, look at that. I got more room over there. I got more room up front. If I want to do more panels later, I'll just have to run the wiring along up here on the roof and find a way to connect them all together over here. Another thing I need to do, and I haven't done it. Once in a while I spray my awning with Scotchgard. Yeah, see that? About time to hit my awning with some Scotchgard again. Alright, let's see how it looks with the cable. So basically, you pull that tape off and then stick it on. So we'll see how that does. There. So the trick is going to be, the test is going to be to see how these hold up under the weather. We'll see how you know, rain and all that stuff does with these. If anything else, I guess I just have to go put some Gorilla Glue underneath them and stick them back on. But now my cables are going to come down here. My other cables will come over here and then go into this channel. And then there's a cover on top of it right here. This slides up on top of it. So I'm kind of getting the hang of this. I want to make sure I don't go over too far and block the actual solar panel, but I want to make sure it gets a good grip on it too. Be interesting to see how this holds up under the weather. It's pretty sticky. It's really on there. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, I got the panel put down. Got all my tape on. I'm going to run the cords to the extension right there and run it down. Put a little tape down here to hold the cable down because it wants to stick up a little bit, but that's kind of the plan. So far so good. Keep going. I don't know, that doesn't look too bad. I don't think you wouldn't even know it was there if you didn't look close. It blends right in with the side of the RV. I just need to cut me one of those sections just a little bit shorter. Now I'm going to test it out, see if it works. Well, I got the cable run through the channel. Got the extension here. Got it plugged into a charging cord, and it is right now bringing in, I don't know if you can see that or not, it's bringing in 70 watts. 70 watts. Hopefully that's showing up on the screen there. 70 watts. 71. Now it's not full sun because the sun's at an angle right now. When I'm boondocking, I'm going to run that over to the Furrion outlet over there for my house batteries. Or I can run it into one of these charging stations. Alright, got a few more things to do and then I'll have it all finished and up and show you the final product. Whew. It's a little warm out here now, but I got everything hooked up and it's charging. Let me show you how I did it. So I have the panel up there, track down there. There's my cable coming out in the track. There's my extra cable. Here's the Furrion connector that I was telling you about. This is called a Furrion connector. So this goes in here. And then here's my 2 lithium batteries in here. I just ran them down a little bit. Looks like they got charged up. So you have to click on the app, and right now it's bringing in about 35 watts. But of course the sun's going down, so I'm not surprised. This is the lead time app. This shows me how much power is coming in, how many amps, the voltage, and the amp hour capacity. That's for one battery. The other one is full. See, that one's 100%. It's doing good. And then if I want, when I'm all done and they're all charged up, I can just shut off the batteries right here at my shut-off switch. But I'm going to let it charge up for a little bit and get them to 100%. Okay, if you found this helpful, I hope you enjoyed this, watching me suffer and work on this. I don't know how this is going to turn out over time. I'm going to keep my eye on the panels to make sure they stay down and they stay stuck to the roof. And then the glue on the channels back here. I'm going to keep an eye on these right here. But so far they're on there pretty good. And look at that, they blend right in. And you can get these little channels in different colors. They come in white, black, gray, dark brown, and beige. These are beige, which just matched my RV. Safe travels, everyone. Have a great day. Catch you on the next video. Bye.